Hey everyone, just doing a Liam Cool Gang certified intro. How are we all doing today? Happy Thursday for you all. We're almost there for the lovely weekend. I certainly am excited for that one because we have a very busy schedule on BuddyGames lately. Not only that, but we're going to be playing more games. Was it tomorrow for you as well? And I'm very excited for it. But before we go on that one, I'm going to say hello to everyone in the chat. We have got Andy Slow, we got Miss Donnie, we got Future Rosa, we got Lemode here saying it's funky time. You're not going to be disappointed that this game has got amazing music. We've got Archduke of Prussia. We've got Saint MacTavish saying hi everybody. We got Daily Drummer who's here as well. Welcome in, Daily Drummer. And who else we haven't got? Enceladus, who's here as well. We have got Seth is here. Welcome in, Seth. I see I need more chicken nuggets is here as well. And yes, that is everyone who is in the chat at this moment. Hope you, like I said, hope you've been doing well. I've just finished my dinner. We had these. You might have had these before, but I'm like a big fan of these. Thank you so much for the bits, Bandit 7512. I've only just realized we could probably do the Book of Eternityyy as well. Rosie, do you think you could keep a track of that one, or are you a bit occupied at the moment? No worries if not. But yes, what is it? Sorry, Bandit. But yes, we had these pizza boxes. Like, this is quite a new concept for me. Maybe that tells you something about me. But I've realized you have these pizza boxes, and what you can do, you can order like with chicken and rice and salads and all that kind of stuff. And I had one when Rosie was out and about a few months ago, and it was like the hottest thing I've ever eaten. Like, I was constantly like sipping water, trying to flush out the hot peri sauce, and trying all these methods. Oh, sorry. There we go. Rosie just grabbed the book. So yeah, what is it? So I was trying to like flush that out because it was super, super hot. But I would love to so much. I was like, Rosie, you got to try this stuff out because it's really good. So we just had that a moment ago. No, was it chicken nuggets? It did not have chicken nuggets in it, but it did have a chicken leg and some chicken wings with it. And it was good value for money, if you ask me. But what is it? I had to go for mild this time around because I also have to stream. I don't want to constantly like feel my lips burning away and stuff. George is here saying, I've been here just getting rack dinner ready. What kind of rack dinner do we have tonight, Georgia? By the way, what kind of dinners did you all have, buddies, for tonight? Because I am completely... what do you call that? Like stuffed up for today, because we're gonna be playing an indie game that came out last month called Rift of the NecroDancer. Now, if that name rings any bells in your heads, it's probably because you might have seen it in a couple of Nintendo Directs, or you might have seen a trailer on the internet of it, and it's made by Brace Yourself Games, which is, by the way, also the people that provided us with the game key for today. I've been looking into this game for a while now, and I've always really enjoyed what is it, the cool stylized elements that they've used for the rhythm game for this one, because not only will you see particular rhythm games that you might have seen before from other companies, they've also added a lot of creative enemy designs to it. I mean, creative enemy patterns to it that really creates nice obstacles, and so many like little quality of life things that make it so nice to communicate that with, like communities, and say where your struggles lie, overcoming it, high scores you can play with friends and stuff. It's a really cool rhythm game that I'm looking forward to showing you. It's by the way, it's on Steam and it's on Switch. I don't think it's on any other platform yet outside of that. So we're going to be playing the Steam version on this one. And it's also worth mentioning that this game has wonderful, runs wonderful on the Steam Deck as well, which I'm excited for. I see Richie is here as well. Mexican tonight. Are you having Mexican tonight, Richie? What kind of Mexican do you have? But yeah, we had like a pizza box full of like just random bits and bobs. The first time Rosie had chips since her operation. She was probably quite chuffed with that one. I see Seth says they had sausage and chips and spicy mayo, like Pyrenees, I suppose. I'm about to have some tomato soup for lunch. It's only 2 o'clock here. I tried some basil tomato soup for Rosie the other day, like with fresh basil, and it is so ridiculously good. It smells so nice that I need to have more basil in my life. as a result. Steak taco, says Richie. Is this for your birthday, or is it just because of like in the mood for it? But yes, that sounds very, very good. I know that Cheeto Way here in Bristol does some incredible tacos. My favorite ones in Bristol as well, I might add. There's a version of this game that has a link in it from Zelda. That's not this game in particular. You might be thinking of another game. What is it? Rift of the NecroDancer is a game out of a franchise of other games. You might have heard of. Oh my days! Hold up! Red hot match because we have Luna Mothwings raiding in with the Moth raid. We got the Moth peeps in here. Welcome in, Luna. Welcome in, Taylor. How are you all doing? How was Final Fantasy 15? Rosie and I were channeling in when you two, when Luna was playing the Leviathan fight in Final Fantasy 15. It's actually our first time seeing stuff about Final Fantasy 15. I got a fun story about Final Fantasy 15. I'm sorry, Rosie, it will come at your detriment, I'm afraid. But there wasn't this is a good advice for people that want to like collect games but also wants to play these games at the same time. But there was a time where we went, I think it was a game or a CEX, and we had this copy of Final Fantasy 15, and it was like, I think at the time it was like £30 or something. And it was a fair price for what it was at the time. And I looked at Rosie and was like, Rosie, with how busy your schedule is, are you sure you want to play this? Are you sure you want to play this now? And Rosie was like, no, I gotta have this game. I gotta play this. This game looks incredible. I've always wanted to get more into Final Fantasy. I gotta do this. So what she did, she got the game and she still hasn't played it. She still hasn't played it. This game is like £6 or something at CEX today. But yes, she still has that one, and I still rub it in her face to be like, if you're gonna buy a game for a high price, please consider, are you gonna play it now, or can you wait maybe a little bit for that one? Let's see. Intense, there's no good place to stop anymore. Oh, you mean like it's like the cutscenes are becoming longer and the gameplay's becoming more complicated and stuff. Let's see, we have who else do we have here? See, Frymaster's here as well. Fish is here. Sakai with the Moth raid as well. I see J-Rex is here as well. Welcome on in. But yes, that's our story with Final Fantasy 15. So it's all new to us as well. And I was really impressed because Luna Mothwings, shout out to Luna Mothwings as well. She was playing the Platinum demo, which I never heard of, which is basically a demonstration of what Final Fantasy 15 was supposed to look like. But the cool thing is that, like, obviously things have changed around and stuff, but there's, like, little lore elements in that game that adds on top of your experience of Final Fantasy 15, and I have to agree with Taylor and Luna that it's quite heart-wrenching that they have not added that back in somehow in the actual game, because yeah, there's just some story elements that really enriches the story a little bit more for Noctis particularly with that one. Tapao is here as well, saying oi oi, welcome on in, hope you're doing well. Rich says there's Crypt of the NecroDancer, a Link skin on Switch, and then Cadence of Hyrule, which is all Zelda themed. This is a sequel to Crypt of the NecroDancer, and it's more like Guitar Hero. It's like Guitar Hero and a couple of other rhythm games as well. And if you like a good challenge, Richie, with games like Guitar Hero, you're going to love this game as well. But yes, indeed, it features Cadence in it, which is the main character protagonist for Crypt of the NecroDancer, as well as Cadence of Hyrule. And if you've not played Crypt of the NecroDancer, incredible game, wonderful indie game, where you walk in a dungeon, you have to walk on the rhythm of the game. And everyone knows the shopkeeper in that one as well. I'm constantly trying to tell Rosie about this shopkeeper because he's amazing. And I think Rosie has played Crypt of the NecroDancer by now. But yes, it's a wonderful indie game. Absolutely worth getting as well. And then, I don't know how Brace Yourself Games did this, but honest to God, massive shout outs to them, because they pulled a deal with Nintendo and made Cadence of Hyrule, which is a Zelda-like game featuring gameplay of Crypt of the NecroDancer. So they have got the official Legend of Zelda license to work with at one point. This comes from the company that has never worked with another company again after Zelda CDI with the Legend of Zelda label. So, honest to God, that is so cool, and congratulations for that one as well. It's been a while ago now, but still, that is quite the achievement. And then Rift of the NecroDancer came out, which we're going to be playing in a moment. It looks right up my street, says Richie. Wonderful. Yeah, it's a really well-running game on Switch, no, on Steam Deck and on Steam. I don't know if it runs well on Switch. I can imagine it does, based on how light the performance of it is, but it's a really cool game. Daily Drummer says, speaking of hours into games, I imagine by the time I'm done with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I have over 200 hours easily. I'm loving it so far. I think we put 111 hours into it, and Rosie did a, like, I don't know what you want to call this, but like a complete playthrough, where you kind of like try to make sure you tackle all the little bits and bobs, your side stories and all that kind of stuff. And then you finish the game, of course. Which was 111 hours, but we didn't get the hard platinum and that kind of stuff. I mean, the hard playthrough. So yes, you can easily add another 100 hours in by just trying to beat the game again. You get a lot of bang for buck with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. But yeah, what is it? Do we have any Final Fantasy stuff in the background by any chance? No, we don't. We do have. Oh, we do actually have one thing. If we got the Rebirth fans over here, check this out. Check this out. Making sure that nothing else falls over. Check this out. Isn't this sweet? Look at that. This is a Final Fantasy VII remake art book. I really want the Rebirth one because you get the one with Zack on the front cover. But it's just, this is like probably my favorite art book to just like display and show off. Sadly though, it's in Japanese because at the time it wasn't in English, so I had to buy this one. But yeah, I bought it for the front cover because Dogen had it in his videos, and I was like, I gotta have this. This looks so good. But yes, there's an art book for Final Fantasy that we have in the background for moments like this. But yes, I'm gonna boot up Rift of the NecroDancer. We've been yapping and chatting for enough now. You're probably wondering what this game is about. And obviously, like I said, Luna Mufflings, thank you so much for the raid. Do check out Luna Muffling streams. Luna is at a very convenient time, buddies, for you live, because Luna tends to stream more in the afternoons. She's also went through Little Nightmares. We have a little history of Little Nightmares on the channel as well. So, very like-minded games over there, in case you're interested in it. And I chill out in that community quite a bit, so you might spot me here and there as well. But I've been very busy with making sure Rosie is fine, so I've not been able to hang out in chats as much as I would like to. Right, let me just set this all up properly. This might be a bit loud, buddies. Wrong overlay? No, that one. Here we go, almost there. New. Are we seeing it? Are we hearing this? Are we hearing this, buddies? I'm gonna skip this. I'll let this play out again so we know what it was. Okay, we can hear it. Right, we might have a couple of audio issues here and there, just to warn you. But we should be fine. Right, do we still hear it, or did I just mute a lot of the audio? I can hear it very much. So I did try to put a limiter on it, so we won't have too much of it. Is it still very loud? Okay, one sec. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. How is this? How is this? Is this much better? What about over here? Because obviously this is going to be a jam of a game, so we don't want to go too quiet with it. How's the volume now, buddies? That's better, says Saint Savage. Much better, says Georgia. Can we also get a shout out for Georgia in the chat, by the way? But yes. Let's see. I'm just waiting for... Okay, everyone's saying it's good. Awesome. Okay. Can we let the intro sequence play again? So here you go. You got Cadence over here. Honestly, by the way, buddies, animation incredible in this game. Super good character art. I wish I was this good with drawing, because I will never be this good. But yes, we've got a couple of styles over here. Let me just check something quickly. Over here, yeah, let's just change that maybe to like 1080p for now. Yes, looks good. Should have probably done this in advance. Do we have like frame rate or something? Just to make sure that that's all good. No, that's all good. That's all good. Okay, yeah, we're gonna run with this. Yeah, so like I said, this game runs amazingly on Steam Deck. Highly recommended. And from the looks of it as well, they're gonna add more stuff in the future to this. So there's two ways how you can play this game right now. I'm gonna do play first, just to show you what what the main game looks like, but there's also a story mode to it, which has lots of like cool little challenges within it as well, which I'm also going to go in depth about in a moment. But yes, let's do play first. Got this cute little icon in the corner, but look at that. Look at Cadence over here. Doesn't she look amazing? And she's got the little skull on the back and her hairband. It looks so good. So, well, we're kind of like low-key spoiler already, as you can see on screen. But Denny Baranowski did the music for Rift of the NecroDancer. And if you don't know who that is, that's the person who did the Super Meat Boy soundtrack as well. Absolute bobs. But not only that, not only do we have these artists, we have remixes from Jules Conroy over here, which is maybe you know better as Family Jules on YouTube. And we have Alex Mukala, who's also done tracks for this game. So lots of like internet personalities and content creators, musicians have been involved with this production as well, which is definitely worth pointing out. But yeah, let's do a basic tutorial first, just so that we can get all an idea of how this game works. Because initially I thought it was going to be a lot like Guitar Hero, where the enemies will just come to like the baseline and you have to hit the buttons when that happens, which is what this game is. But they've had it like so many enemies to it as well that will essentially create a lot of variety on screen and add a lot more challenges to the game. But yes, let's check this one out. I recommend listening to the soundtracks even if you don't play this game, says Richie. Time to show you the ropes. My tutorial are an optional warm-up. If you want to dive in without my training, you can skip these. The #1 rule, when a monster reaches the action row, press the corresponding button to hit it. So the corresponding buttons, by the way, are either the D-pad or the face buttons. It's obviously the same for any controller that you use, but it's just worth mentioning that you can just combine that in ways how that fits you. So it's a bit of a nice ambidextrous game for those who need that. That's all you really need to know for the rhythm rifts on your own. But stick around if you want to have a more personal training from me. Slimes come in different weight classes. Green slimes take 1 hit. Blue slimes take 2. Yellow slimes take 3. Hitting a blue slime is totally the same as hitting 2 green slimes, or a yellow slime is the same as 3 green slimes. So look, now the enemies come over here. Pop. So now you press both buttons. And obviously the better you do, the more points you will get. How's the music, by the way? Awesome. Do we want it a little bit louder, perhaps? There we go. Audio is perfect, says Rosie. 70 times the music is fine for me. Awesome. You can also enable invert up or down for rhythm rifts in the settings menu. And we're checking out a groovy. Ooh, wrong button. Oh, I have to press down. Ah, cool, I didn't know that. I always just press all 3 buttons at the same time. I forgot that was a feature. Good hustle. You can press all 3 buttons and the action right at the same time, so long as your input device supports that. Yeah, I think with keyboards you might run into that issue. White skeletons are the same as green slimes. They're lightweight and can be defeated in 1 hit. Don't call me like that, Rosie. Yellow skeletons are runners. After being hit they lose their heads and sprint away after they slam into another monster. Oh my goodness, Maria is raiding in as well. We've got everyone around it. Hi, Maria and everyone. How are you all doing? Can I get a shout out for Magnetic in the chat? Buddies, I'm so jealous of Maria because Maria has played Split Fiction today with co-op as well. That game looked banger because A Way Out was fantastic. But It Takes Two was like my favorite game that year. Because I remember Rosie finishing It Takes Two. And as soon as she finished it, I said to Rosie, whatever Joseph Fares does, just whatever he's going to say, what his next game is going to be, just support it immediately. So I was immediately over it when he said Split Fiction when it was coming out. And then you see the reviews did amazing as well. So I'm super excited for that game. I'm so happy you got to experience that. Was it on launch day, Maria? But yes, how was the game? Did you enjoy it? I see AJ says raid message. Welcome in, AJ. Katie Croissant, welcome in. Let's see. I see Fernando says, I always wanted to play It Takes Two. My dog couldn't do it, though. It looks so good. You will love it. Awesome. Yeah, I think it will be a fantastic game for like Rosie and Liam because obviously we're all about couch co-op gameplay. So I think this will be a fantastic game to check for them out. It's like I want to play it myself as well. Don't get me wrong. I just like seeing other people play it too. But yes, we're playing currently Rift of the NecroDancer, which is a game by Brace Yourself Games in Vancouver, and it's a rhythm game, a bit like Crypt of the NecroDancer, meets Guitar Hero, and all these other games. We're currently doing the tutorial, so we're kind of like getting used to this game. I've already played a little bit of it on my Steam Deck, but I'm just showing to people what this game is all about. But yes, thank you so much for the raid, and go check out Maria's stream as well. Maria does wonderful games, a big PlayStation aficionado as well. So if you want to stay up to date as well as whatever she's been doing lately, please make sure to check out. She's so incredibly busy. I literally said to Rose the other day, I was like, how is she keeping up with everything? Because it is so impressive how much content she's putting out at the moment whilst just ticking all the boxes at the right time. Absolutely, like a massive inspiration here on BuddyGames. But yes, let's go back into the game. Oh. There we go. So you're going to go back up there. You might be interested in knowing this, Maria. Alex Mukala did some tracks for Rift of the NecroDancer. Oh. Black skeletons are heavyweights. They run like yellow skeletons, except they need to be hit 2 times before they lose their heads. Oh. This is where it gets difficult, as you can see, because you need to pay close attention. There we go. Ah! That's it. Okay. That's so tough. It's a tough game. Bats are a little tricky. They move in the direction they are facing when you hit them. Blue bats must be hit 2 times. It is similar to hitting 2 green slimes that are offset. This game is really hard, Maria, but it's got a lot of difficulty sliders to it, so we're currently doing the tutorial, so it's not too hard, luckily. You can basically accustom it to what you prefer. Red and yellow bats are built different. They are both take free hits, but have different movement patterns. So, like, there we go. I think my top face button is a bit off. Yeah, this game is fantastic, Rosie. I think you'll love it. It's definitely made for people that love a good challenge. I'm on fire. And it reminds me of my my Oz days and my Elite Beat Agents, all that stuff. Food items will help you to recover and get those gains. Apples take 1 hit, cheese take 2, and drumsticks take 3. Ham takes 4. So yeah, there's a live bar system to this as well, which we'll be introduced to in a bit.
They might be monsters, but you're a beast.
Worms are hold notes. Hit their head as it enters the action row, and then the hold button down. And then hold the button down. Release when you pass the trail. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's on a PlayStation yet, Georgia, but it is definitely on Steam. Oh, there we go. That's it. Good hustle. Let's take you off the grill, because that was well done. Get out there and practice your form. In our next section, we'll tackle some more intense sets. There we go. So now you have a bit of an idea of how this game works. Let's now pick a track. think you might be in the mood for. Drew's Blank, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Normally we are streaming with 2 people, but tonight it's just going to be me because Liam is going to be busy with other things and Rose always is on the mend. But yes, we play lots of games from PS1 to PS5 and I'm trying to make it my goal. I said this before, especially to Chucky. I need to play more indie games and I think we're on the right track with this one, with this game and tomorrow with Soul as well. But yes, let's have a little browse through the tracks. See what the vibe is, see what we're in the mood for. Got this track over here. We got this one. Rich says console release is to be confirmed, but still meant for 2025. Nice. Ah, no way, Drews. That's wonderful. I hope you had a good time at Maria's stream. Yeah! Oh my goodness, Fernando. Oh my goodness, Fernando, that is so many subs. Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. Hope you're doing well. Well, love me some Buddy, says Fernando. That's so much, so well appreciated, Fernando. And obviously, you're a beloved member in our community as well. I hope you feel, nice at ease over here. And yeah, I hope you're enjoying the jams over here. So yes, we got this one over here as well. Which one are we feeling, buddies? So I just click on one. I'm feeling this one in particular. This seems relaxing as someone who loves rhythm games and plays Guitar Hero and YARG. You might need to help me with that one. So yeah, it's probably worth mentioning as well. On the top, I think, let's see, my webcam is not on the way, but if you look above me, you can see you can pick the difficulty as well. And if you look on the left, underneath the shock girl's face, you can see the intensity of it. That's basically like your difficulty level. So you can pick some of the earlier songs, and then you can pick like a harder difficulty as a result. And then the better you do, the harder difficulties you can unlock, and that kind of stuff. And I love as well, you get like a little teaser of what the other tracks are in this game. Whatever, says Georgia. Right, I'll pick this one then. Let's play it on medium for now. Oh, I got shopkeeper mode. No way. I gotta see that later.
3, 2,
here we go.
Bring it on.
Mel, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Also, congrats on getting your cat back. Oh my goodness. When I saw your message, I was so happy that you did a follow-up message on it.
Right on.
Can we get a shout out for Mel as well, please? So, it's worth mentioning as well, this was not explained in the tutorial, but you see these little circles that the bats have underneath them. So, that means that they're on the beat of the song. But sometimes you'll see some of them have like a diamond shape. And the diamond shape basically means that they're offbeat. So I'm just trying to do this whilst playing the game as well. So yeah, you want to make sure that one, the apple is offbeat. Oh. And where this game becomes even more fun, in my opinion, is because there's like a life bar system to it as well. There we go. And if you look at the top, you see a little bar fill up, right? With a number on it. That resembles the tile that you are on the song. So it's very useful to know, like, okay, I struggle on the bit around 200, or I'm getting close to that bit, and maybe like someone online can give you advice with it, or you can have like a chat about it. It's just like a cool thing that they've added in, rather than having to kind of like eyeball and say I'm at this part of the song. Ooh. Ah! That was hard.
Now we're talking.
There we go. We've done the first song. How's Rosie? Rosie's currently on the BuddyGames account. But Rosie is doing better day by day. She can do like small walks at the moment. She can sit up and stand down much better. And yeah, she's, like I said, she's on the mend. She's getting there slowly, bit by bit. All right, awesome. Let's see, what's the time right now? Right, let me just do a couple more of these stages, and around like the hour mark, I will do story mode as well, so to show that one off. Are you playing on a controller or with a keyboard? I'm currently playing it with a wired Xbox controller to avoid any latency. This game obviously is very responsive, and there is a calibration mode in it, so you can set that up all properly as you need to do. But I decided to play wired just because I don't want to have any latency issues. Right, let's play this one because I really enjoyed this one over here.
3, 2, 1, bring it on!
I wish I was able to show the intro cutscene for this. Oh, we've unlocked one of the things over there. So you see that little bar that we filled up, buddies? So if I press L2... Oh, not that one, actually. One sec. Trying to find like a more quieter moment.
I'm on fire.
Which button was it? This one. There we go. Now we are invincible for any mistakes. Now, obviously, it will affect our combo, but this can make the difference between surviving a hard bit or not. So the game provides you with that. And as you can see, some of these enemies, they've got like electricity on them. And that's basically how you fill up that bar if you do those enemies perfect. See, there you go. Now we filled bar up. So now you can use one again. There we go. The music is so good in this.
On a roll.
There we go.
Doing great.
We have been blessed with many raids, Georgia. We sure have. So many amazing people here on Switch.
Now we're talking.
There you go. That was a fun one.
Wonderful.
Ooh. That was another fun one.
Awesome.
Song got suddenly very calm. Solifus, welcome in. Ooh. But yeah, if you have any questions, buddies, about this game, I can look into it because I've got the game running here, of course. But yeah, if you've got any questions about it, let me know. Oh! There we go. There we go. Whew. I was playing Full Throttle Remastered. Nice, Solifus. I had a chat in Kyla's chat the other day about point and click games and
Gotta
stuff.
keep trying.
I've never played Full Throttle though. I did play Grim Fandango, Monkey Island 1, and a little bit of Days of the Tentacle, but I've never played Full Throttle. No chicken nuggets, it's all fine. These are actually quite chilled because I'm trying to obviously maintain it whilst also streaming. So I'm not going for the too much intense stuff in here. Some say, according to BuddyBot, Pokemon Diamond was inspired by this game. I think we've got the answer already twice by now. I did put more answers in though. If you type in ! fun fact, you get some fun facts as well about BuddyGames. I think we were all betting on Guitar Hero for this one. Actually, I think we don't want to do that one because I want to show that one off later. You have to type, Fernando, you have to type fun fact as like one full thing to get that. You know what? Let's go into the story mode. Let's check that out. Also, according to my number here, I could be wrong. We got 90 people watching. Thank you all so much for checking out Rift of the NecroDancer. Yeah, wonderful game. Seriously fantastic. Oh, we got 10% off NecroDancer. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I still have yet to watch half of Pulp Fiction. I think it's leaving Netflix as well again. Right. So yeah, you got a daily challenge as well. I've not seen Alien. No, I've also not seen Aliens either. I've never seen any of the Alien movies. It's probably like my number one sin. Not because I don't like them, I just never have watched them. I probably played more Alien than watched it. Okay, I'm gonna do story mode over here. Now, this is cool, by the way. I think this is the kind of stuff that adds a nice little layer to all of it. Every rhythm game, if you got a story mode to it, makes your game instantly cooler. So, I'm very happy to see that this is here. Drew's Blanks have to play them too. If I've played Alien games, I have played Alien Isolation, and that's it. But we do own Alien Trilogy and Resurrection because I know that Liam is a big fan of those games. There's a very cool interview about Alien Resurrection because Alien Resurrection is one of the first games to use dual stick controls for shooters. And there's one reviewer out there that basically said that is like, how are you expecting games to be played like this? That I should just drop this whole mechanic because there's no reason that that's ever going to be working for a game. And now every game plays like that. So it's a really cool interview. I'll fix that quickly. Thank you, Georgia. This was bound to happen. Let's have a look. Let's do this one. And then... There we go. Is it still crackling? Is it still crackling? It's still crackling. Okay. We can fix this. Afraid so. No problem. We can fix this. Oh, hold up. Hold up. My bad. I know what it is. It's this one. Now you won't hear anything. And now you'll hear the game. Is it now back? Is it now all good? Awesome. Yeah, we have discovered, buddies, this is a PC problem. We keep having this problem with PC. It's a build-up that eventually will just pop, and then we have to fix it. But it tends to be 30 minutes in, is what we've noticed. 20 to 30 minutes. So just fingers crossed it doesn't happen during a song. Grounding, it could be, but we looked it up, but it tends to be an OBS problem alongside the tech that you're using, like as in just a combination of CPU, GPU, and all that kind of stuff. But it's very technical stuff, so we try and not talk too much about that because you're here for the stream, you're not here for the tech stuff, after all. But obviously we are more than happy to talk about it in Discord and stuff. But yes, let's start over here with the story of this game, because you get these like very cute cutscenes for it as well. There we go. It's strange. I'm actually starting to get used to this place. Oh yeah, so for context, Cadence over here, she was transported with a rift into this world, and she doesn't quite know what's going on over here. So we just kind of like isekai style just dropped into this, and we're trying to make sense of it all. And everything is built off of music rather than the dungeon crawling element of Crypto the NecroDancer. But I sure miss home, and the only lead I found for getting back there happened at this spot. Whoa! There it is again! This awful feeling in the pit of my stomach. I knew there was something going on in this part of town. Ugh, it's only getting stronger.
What?
What was that? And who are you? Hey, wait! I'm talking to you! And there we go. And now we go into this stage over here.
What the?
What the? What is this? That looks like the portal that brought me to this world. Who are you?
3, 2, 1, bring it on!
I need more chicken nuggets. We would love to have Caddy on the show one day. Absolutely.
I'm on fire! On a roll!
There we go. For any streamers out there, that if you're struggling to do what to do with your emotes, my failsafe answer is create dancing emotes. You can never go wrong with too many dance emotes. Lit, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I think we have like 5 dance emotes as well as a result. Oh. I think we can use the electricity. But yeah, as I said, buddies, this game is so, like, colorful, and the character design is so good in this.
In the zone!
Ooh. Had a fat finger there. And obviously, like, we've got the tons of opportunities we've got with music packs that could potentially be added to this as well, of tons of other games. Like, what's a game that you would love to see tracks of for this? Because I bet Final Fantasy will be like a big one that people would love to have. Yeah, Butterfingers indeed. I had a Butterfinger moment a moment ago. Nico, some say Nico can play rhythm games at the same time as interacting with the chat because he's a time traveler. Now you know the struggles of a streamer. Yeah, that's the tough part, is to balance it. We at BuddyGames, there's a little secret sauce for you. We believe that there are 3 entities that you have to interact with. One is the game, the other is the chat, and in our situation, the last one is your co-host. and it's always a balance between them. But because we always have 2 people, we make sure that we split that balance. Like how when I'm playing, Liam pays attention to you, whereas if I'm alone, it becomes a bit harder because you have to make sure you feed into all 3 of them. So at the moment, the game didn't get a lot of attention. But yes, Caden says, where did those monsters come from? Whoever you are, I need answers. There you have it. Honestly, this is super impressive to not go tunnel vision. Do you mean with like splitting your attention? Because the thing with it is, right, like first off, I've done lots of presenting in the past, not like professional camera kind of stuff, but like, you know, presenting for school and that kind of stuff. It's always the one thing I was always doing for groups. But also, you know, I've not been streaming for BuddyGames like for 3 years. I've been doing streaming before it, and in other entities as well. So it's not like the first time I've been doing this kind of stuff. This is years of training. Multitasking whilst playing the game and reading chat is tough. It's tough for sure. And I commend for those who can just roll into a stream and just do this, because I need to obviously make sure a lot of things are in place, because if I'm too tired or I'm not like I've ate well, I can't do this. This is one of the reasons why it took a little bit for us to play this game in the first place, because to fit this one in a schedule was a bit difficult for me. NecroDancer, Liam and I give him all the attention, says Rosie. Is that so, Rosie? To do this whilst gaming rhythm games and make me go silent. Yes, rhythm games are the hardest one to stream. That's why people always ask Rosie, like, oh, when are you gonna play like Rapper the Rapper and stuff? It's like, you, as much as you'd love to see that, at the same time you don't, because Rosie will be playing the game, and Rapper the Rapper is infamous for, if you pause the game, you lose the stage. They're like, as soon as you pause, that's basically like pressing give up. So Rosie cannot do both the things at the same time. She might be trained enough at this point to do it, but it will require an insane amount of attention. I always get absorbed in rhythm games. I go silent when I play them. So yeah, when we were playing, in all our Christmas streams, that was an easy one, because then Rosie can just play the game and we just do the chatting with you all. I can't get enough of that icon. I really want like our own version of that one. All right, I'm fired up. I'm staking out this part of town until I figure out what's going on.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, I can feel it building.
Oh no.
It's going to happen again soon.
Dove?
Dove? Is that you?
Cadence?
Cadence? Oh my, Cadence! So you're here too? Yes, I've been here for months. It's so good to see a familiar face. But I still don't have any idea why we're here. Do you know how we got here? It's great to see you too, Cadence. You're my oldest friend. Well, you're not my oldest friend, but you're definitely my oldest friend. You know what I mean? I missed you, Dove. Well, I hope you're still happy to see me after all the to get this off my chest. I'm afraid this may have been all my fault. You see, I was meditating back home, trying to find my center as one does, and I think I really found it this time. And right when I did, poof!
Wow!
I was suddenly in this world. I found myself in front of something called a yoga class, wearing these boo-boo blueberry pants. I think that's a Lululemon joke. And doing a pose called Warrior 2. I was very confused, to say the least, but somehow I got the hang of it, and now I'm really enjoying teaching yoga. I don't know if finding your center can open a portal to another world, Dove. What do you think happened then? Well, I was exploring a new dungeon in search of an artifact I heard rumors of. I was fighting off some slimes as usual, and one of them was purple, which I've never seen before. When I defeated it, it disintegrated into a cloud of magical dust, and then the portal opened. Well, whatever it caused the portal, it happened, and it's bad, Cadence.
Oh.
I've been calling it the Rift. whenever it opens up, monsters come pouring out. And sometimes something terrible happens to that part of town if the monsters make it through. So I've been trying to fight the monsters myself, but you know how I feel about fighting.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's coming.
It's coming, Cadence. So now, I've been, I've been keeping a little secret for you all, because not only does it have elements of Guitar Hero, there's another rhythm game that this game took inspiration from, and boy is it arriving at the right time, because people have been hungry for a sequel to this one. So this will easily fill that appetite. Let's go. Let's see if you recognize this one.
Bring it on.
Oh, it's not this stage. Dang it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I hyped up the wrong stage. Oh no.
3.
I'm
2,
so sorry.
1, let's go.
That's terrible. I thought this was going to be the yoga stage. All that hype for nothing.
Wow.
Oh, we already did this one. Rosie's left, and Rosie's a co-host. Hey Rosie, would you like to see this game come to PlayStation?
Come on.
Can we get a poll, mods, for who would like to see this game come to PlayStation? Because brace yourself, games, if you're watching, we have predominant PlayStation audience. So if you have any like, vibe checks you need for people that play on PlayStation, our community is a fantastic place for it.
All right.
Yeah, we have a predominant PlayStation audience, Daily Drummer. I mean, for goodness sake, it's our branding after all. Even though right now we are playing on Steam.
On a roll.
Also, between you and me, buddies, but tomorrow, Suikoden Remaster is coming out, and I'm very excited to play those. I really want to check them out. I've never been able to like properly play them for just so many good stories about them. I want to give all 3 poll answers. Let's see what the poll answers are. Me! Says, thanks, mods, for making that one. I knew you could do it. Right, I'm not even going to hype up the next stage. I'm done hyping up. Just what the next stage is going to be, whatever it is. Here we go. Okay, find your flow. Wait a minute, if you're here, maybe there are other people from our worlds here too. Have you found any of our friends? I did find someone, but he's not exactly a friend.
What?
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. The NecroDancer? This is who you've been talking to? How is he even alive again?
Deep breath.
Cadence, please take some deep breaths and hear him out. For me? I love that the NecroDancer's got like a beard net. Ah, fine. You've got 1 minute before I lose my cool, NecroDancer. Can you lose something you've never had? Dov, I'm going to kill him. Now, you two. You think I'm happy to see you, you miserable rodents? Of all the annoying thorns in my side. But it seems we're all in this together somehow. The last thing I remember is your insufferable grandmother, Arya, pushing me into a pit to my death. And then suddenly the rift opened up, and I found myself here, in this world, and in this dead-end job. I need this job just to survive. It's humiliating. I want to escape this miserable existence as soon as possible. We both want to get home, and we have a better chance if we work together to figure this out. Listen, I can't leave my job. I'm doing everything I can just to make ends meet. Sorry, I saw the chat scrolling up. I was like, oh dear, we're buzzing. Liam, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Liam, since you're here, would you like to announce what you're going to be playing on Sunday? Because it's going to be a Liam stream. Hope you're doing well, by the way. Listen, I can't leave this job. I'm doing everything I can just to make ends meet. If you agree to help me by gathering information about what is going on, I'll tell you where you can find your other friends.
Really?
You expect me to believe all of this? You have nothing to do with the monsters pouring through the rift.
No chance.
And you want to help? Not a chance. Come on, Dove. We're leaving. But Cadence, what if we really do need his help to get back home? Talking to him has got to be our very least resort. There's no way he could be trusted. NecroDancer is a diner cook, yeah. Oh my god, Seth 2. Museum. That's gonna be the title of that stream. It's sorry, Liam and I are both on the same wavelength. Like, that's happening now. Okay, but what are our other options? You said yourself that you were searching for a lead for months before this. Oh, by the way, Liam, I don't know if Luna is still here, but just stay in your lurk if you are, Luna. No worries. But Luna really enjoyed the pictures that you and Rosie took on Instagram of 2 Museum. Just wanted to mention that since you're here. I don't know. I'm so mad that I think I blacked out for most of that encounter. Did he say that more of our friends are here? I'm too riled up to think clearly. Cadence, have you tried yoga before? I really think it could help you clear your mind. Oh, is it time? Never heard of it, but if you think it'll help... Oh, here we go. Is it time? Here we go. Is this the one? Is this the one? It's the one, baby. Right. Who of you here has been hungry for a Rhythm Heaven game? Watch Dove closely. She will indicate which button to press, left, right, up, or down. Then watch your fellow students. They will indicate when it's time to press that button. Now, try doing it correctly 3 times. So for anyone that's played Rhythm Heaven, this is second nature. Great work! Now, it's time to stretch your wings and show Dove what you can do. George is a big fan of yoga, from the sounds of it.
3, 2,
Here we
1,
go.
Let's go. Downward dog.
I love it. I love it. The Switch 2 better be launching with a Rhythm Heaven game. It's been so long.
Double time. Ready? Find your flow. Make a tree. Downward dog. Warrior right. Warrior left. Make a tree. Double time.
Isn't this cool? I'm sorry, they nailed it. Oops. Butterfinger.
Double time. Try to keep up now. Double time.
Oh. Honestly, man, this alone makes this game incredible. AJ over here says they have terrible form.
Did you see that?
There we go, an S rank. Seriously, if you've never played Rhythm Heaven, go check those games out. They're a bit tricky to get these days because most of them are on different platforms and on handhelds, but they're so good. They're so much fun. Also, AJ, I mean, maybe I don't know if Marie has informed you, but your parcel is on its way, by the way. So should be with you at some points this week, hopefully. Visualize yourself. Whoa, another rift already? Are they happening more frequently
You're
now?
right.
I think you're right.
3, 2, 1, let's rock.
So, for those who are wondering, this is also a medium difficulty, so obviously it has more difficulty modes as well. So, if you're looking at this, you're like, this looks easy. Don't worry, there are
Doing great.
harder difficulties for people like you out there as well. Oh. Oh. That was tough. Ah.
Right on.
Oh, it's okay. It wasn't really necessarily a secret, but what is it? We shipped something your direction. It's okay. If Maria kept it a secret, thank you so much, Maria. But it didn't necessarily have to be one. But yes, we shipped something your way for you. But what could it be?
In the zone.
Just send me a BR. Yes, now you can make your own honey, AJ.
Yes.
Thank you, Liam. Ah! Oh, hold up. I can just use this, of course. Oh, the rhythm on this one is good. Yeah, the star power in this lead is basically like, imagine Crypto the NecroDancer, like these little characters running around over the stage, as well as Guitar Hero gameplay. It's super cool. And I know there's a couple of other classic games that they took inspiration from. But it's so cool because it feels like a natural evolution of rhythm games. And as a result, it really stands on its own legs. I think they can really go far with this concept. And I'm glad that we're covering it because, yeah, I want to obviously show to others how cool this game is. Because at the moment it's on Steam. I think it's also on Switch. And it is also definitely playable on Steam Deck as well. Which is how I'm definitely going to continue playing this game. There we go. Time to get the beekeeper outfit out. Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Not the bees, says I need sour chicken nuggets. It's crackling. Awesome. I'm on it. I'm on it. This is why I'm gutted we don't have our 3 monitor setup anymore. That Liam so lovingly had for us. There we go. Put this one up there as well. Ta-da! Are we good? Are we good, buddies? We back? We should be back. All good. Awesome. I'm glad we've been very fortunate this crackling has been happening in between things. Oh, thank goodness. For a second I thought that we had the crackling, that's why people make the bee jokes. I miss Liam's 100 monitors, says Rosie. Do we have a picture of that, Liam? I think we do. We have one. I think we have a picture somewhere of like you having 6 monitors up for BuddyGames. I have not watched a lot of Nicolas Cage movies. I need more chicken nuggets. I've only watched National Treasure. I do know Rosie was very close to meeting Nicolas Cage, by the way. That was awesome. Hey, did those commuters during rush hour traffic always look like this lifeless?
Why, yes.
Why, yes, they do look like zombies now that you mention it. Well, the commuter always looked like zombies, but now they look like zombies, you know? You said zombies too many times. The world has lost all meaning. Yay! But seriously, with the rift opening more and more frequently, we haven't been able to keep up. Maybe that's what's affecting people?
There you are.
Oh, there you are, Dove. I've been looking for all over for you. Oh, hi, Harmony.
Who's this?
And who is this? Is she the reason you've been impossible to get a hold of lately?
Well,
Harmony, I've been cancelling your classes, not posting on social media, I know, and your follower count has been dropping. Hey, cut her some slack. We've been dealing with a major problem. If you're the one talking about Dove's valuable time, then from my perspective, the only major problem around here is you. Whoever you are. My name is Cadence. And I'm getting seriously bad vibes from this. Dance, Dove. You should really consider weeding out any bad influences. It's bad for your serenity, you know. Your skin too. I gotta run, but I'll see you in class, Dove. Toodles. Ah, here we go. We played this one. Was in classic mode.
oh.
I always feel so drained after I see her. I can see why. But let's try to focus on what we need to do.
3, 2, 1, let's rock!
Yay!
Also, I will say, because we're playing on medium mode, we're not showing off every enemy. I'm pretty sure you have like knights dashing towards you as well in this game. Some enemies that walk diagonally over the board as well. So we might meet them later. But there's so many cool character designs in this game. Ooh.
I'm on fire!
Probably. There we go. It's also worth mentioning that some of these tracks are also on Spotify. I've been listening to some of them in preparation for this stream. Daily Drummer says the music for this game is so good. With a name like that, that must mean something. I do have to ask now, Drummer, was the name born because indeed you drum every day? Yeah, exactly. So you can recognize them, Rosie, by the diamond shape of their shadow. And they're very tricky to read, but by actually listening to the music, it makes it 10 times easier to recognize. Ooh, I'm gonna start using this. I bet this one on like impossible difficulty must be ridiculous. There we go. JD German says, I grew up drumming and have done so most of my life. But I also spent a good 13 years of my life doing musical and non-musical theatre. That's awesome, Daily Drummer. I have to ask though, because Rosie can vouch for this. Because Caddy obviously is a drummer. Well, he like drums for fun, and what he tended to do. He tended to just like start hitting everything around him, like drumming on the table. I think he even like Rosie, didn't he drum on your head as well, like with his like fingers or on your thigh or something when he was bored as a kid? But yeah, he would just like start tapping on everything, and it got so bad that his parents had to tell him off and be like, "You stop doing that." So yeah, I'm wondering if you have a similar story like that where you just start finding drums in everything around you. Anemo Chicken Nuggets, it's played by both. You can play it however you see fit. So what I'm doing is I'm using the D-pad for the left and the face buttons for the top and right, but nothing is stopping you from using your D-pad as well. So yeah, you can kind of combine it. And if you want to hit all three, you can just press down or X, A, whatever your preferred controller is as well. So that one works too. AJ says, my car steering wheel is a frequent drum as well. Do you have that as well, like that that you get like marks on your steering wheel over time with it? Imsoniac Lena is here. Welcome in, Imsoniac Lena. We're playing Rift of the NecroDancer on Steam at the moment. Hope you're doing well. This game came out last month. Daily Drum says, I'll drum on my legs when I'm not near a drum kit. I also have an electric kit and have done a few VITs myself. Awesome. Feel free to share those in the chat notes. Let the mods know that you have my permission for that one as well, in case what is it? Chucky or something jumps in and is like, hold up, this is self-promotion. Don't do that. You get one permission. You can share one video. That's it. Kevin is here as well. Welcome in, Kevin. We're playing Rift of the NecroDancer, another indie game on BuddyGames. And tomorrow we're going to be playing this game over here. Let me see if this button works. It does. Stories from Seoul, the Gun Dog, made in Cardiff and Bristol. Lovely PC 98 style game. Very excited to show that one off as well. But tonight we're playing Rift of the NecroDancer. How have you been, Kevin? Have you, by any chance, received yet what I sent your way as well? I sent 2 parcels over lately. Can I get a shout out for Kevin Scully as well? Because if you love indie games, you're actually, Kevin Scully, you're in the right place for them, because Kevin plays loads of indie games. Kevin, feel free to mention some indie games that you've played over the last few months. Because, yeah, like you played like Exhausted Man. You have this egg frying game you played recently as well. You played the one with the pinky, with what is it? With Kuroda as the voice actor from Kiryu in a visual novel game. Yeah, Arctic Eggs, fantastic. I cannot wait for Rosie to play that one. A very unknown little indie game called Yakuza 0. Yeah, exactly. What? How do you get my stories? Yes, all of us. We got them. They're commercially available on Amazon.co.uk. So be careful with that one. Thank goodness you're here. That's a game that Kevin played as well. We played it as well on BuddyGames. It's like, I keep saying this about Thank Goodness You're Here, but we need more comedy games. It's good to have all these games with like tear-jerking stories or nice little like laid-back games where you can just like chill out and relax to a game, but we also need more comedy games. There's not a lot of games out there that are funny. They're just downright funny. Like, you just play them because they're funny. We need more of that. Thank Goodness You're Here is one of them.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, this is a fast one. Oh. Ooh.
On a roll.
There we go. That's it. This is Rosie's kind of music. Am I right, Rose? Ooh, I'm not doing so hot though. Ooh. I looked at the chat and have not done that.
Right on.
Can you really say you're playing a NecroDancer game if you're not bopping to it all the time? Saxophone? Hold up, Alex. Hold up. Of course it's Alex. Alex loves his funk. Ooh,
I'm on fire.
I hope not. Ooh. Awesome. Yeah, we picked one up on what is it? On Bristol Video Games Expo, and I thought, you know what? Maybe Kevin would like it. And then you had a thing or two to say about it, and I was like, oh no. I was like, oh no.
In the zone.
Hope he still likes it though. Okay, this game is very luxurious with its star power. Let's call it that.
Doing great.
Ikari Kim, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good evening so far. I did spot you in Ashley Millman's stream. Enjoying some Obscure, which we don't own actually. I need to fix that. Music is banging indeed, Camposaurus. Well said. That was a fantastic track, wasn't it, Rosie? It's got that nice little like strong upbeatness and funk to it.
Yep.
Solving problems with combat, my specialty. And there you have it.
I'm game for another.
Good job, Alex. I've done slightly worse than someone called T Rubbish. Let that sink in. Abby Weston says, "What are you playing?" Well, I am playing Rift of the NecroDancer. Oh, you're testing out the bots. That's what you're doing. I see what you're doing. I'll code that into to BuddyBot to recognize that one. But better than someone called Cheese. Exactly. Hope you're doing well, Westy. No, the bot is not that smart. We gotta give BuddyBot some slack for that one. Ooh, story bit coming up. Let's go. Obscure's been creeping up in price in the last few years.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure the game was like £20 or something for a while. So that one really snuck up on everyone. Wow, what a yoga class that was. Oh, that's kind of you. I'm glad you enjoyed my class, Harmony. I didn't mean it in a good way, silly. That was a total disaster. Did you even take time to prepare? Well, maybe you're slipping, or maybe you're just spending too much time with that interloper. I need to tidy up before the next class, Harmony. I'll see you later. She's horrible, isn't she? Oh, it's you. I'm looking for Dove. Have you seen her?
Listen up.
Oh, hold up. Listen up, Buttercup. You need to back off and stop fighting the Rift if you don't want Dove to get hurt. We bring out the guitar. There we go. Who are you? You're working with the Rift? Took you long enough, dum-dum. I love that everyone is now asking, like, what the game is. The art style is gorgeous. It is indeed Hikari Kim. In fact, I can't show it sadly because of just the way how things are set up on our end. But it has a lovely animated intro as well, which I highly recommend you check out. Maybe someone can put that in chat notes in Discord as well if you're curious. But yeah, it's got lovely thick outlines, very vibrant and colorful characters. Like a little tip as well if you want to create more stylized character art. But this game does perfectly as well. Like if you look at the shading of the character. Do I have Mr. X on this? I do. Let me show you. If you look over here, you can see, for instance, this is a little trick for you. That shading is actually purple, believe it or not. If you have any photo editing software or whatsoever, if you do draw purple and then you got that opacity and you lower it, you get that color. That's why when you have like paler skin tones and you use black over it, it kind of just looks a bit more muddy. So that's, and if you look at her white top as well, you can see over here, you can see some purple shading. Yeah, just like little details like that adds like a nice little vibrance to your character. So, what is it? Absolute recommendation if you're looking for character art and you want to spice things up a little bit. Purples and blues are great for skin shading. Absolutely. Add a very nice balance to it. It just makes the character look more vibrant, which I should totally use more on BuddyGames. But again, that's just like a little thing worth pointing out. Where's Dove? If you heard her, I swear I think you should be more worried about yourself right now.
3, 2, 1, come on!
Ooh, this is a fast one. Oh my god, this is fast.
All right.
Rosie, if you are feeling better, would you like to play this on my Steam Deck? It might be a bit, like, consuming for you at the moment. This is cool. Yes, just she says. Hold up. Oh! This game is cool, isn't it, buddies? I'm so glad that we were able to cover this game on the channel. Oh.
In the zone.
I'm glad that I'm still able to play this game at this time of day. Oh my god! That was tough. That was tough.
Now we're talking.
I'm gonna keep that bar just in case that the finale will be tough. Good. I heard we had a sub. Queen, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I got a text box over your sub at the moment. But thank you so much for your constant support. Enjoy the emotes as well as the ad-free viewing, as much as ad-free we already are at the moment.
Right on.
Because we only have pre-roll ads, luckily.
On fire.
Boo! That was a tough one.
Had
Nico, if you look at the
enough.
wall now, does it look like it's moving up? Oh god. No, it's not. I know what you mean. No, it's not. It's because the enemies are moving. If the bars themselves would move, I probably would have that phenomena, yeah. Le Bodybot goes home to Lab Bodybot and less Buddy Kits. How was work? I don't want to talk about. Everyone's having too much fun with the Bodybots. Apparently, do we need to train the bots to do some more fun stuff? Big fan of the bolt line art. When I draw, I usually keep it thin because I prefer softer strokes. For me, I've always been drawn more to like thicker line art. Yeah, with characters. So that's kind of why I use it a lot as well when drawing for BuddyGames. I can't tell you why though. Maybe it's because I liked graffiti back in the day as kids. When I was a kid, and always like there's lots of like cartoons that use it as well. And it tends to also be more the simpler designs to draw. Out of all the stuff that you can draw, of course. But obviously every kind of art comes with its own benefits. But for graphic designers, I think thick line art is something that you naturally kind of gravitate towards. Because the skills that you've developed convert over quite nicely. Very true. I love Guitar Hero Vision. This daily drum. Oh yeah, you have the Guitar Hero where you see the screen still scrolling. I'm not too coordinated to play Guitar Hero well, says Miss Donnie. Yeah, but that's Luckily, though, these days with like Band Hero and that kind of stuff, you can also be the singer. So you do have varieties like that. That's how I always played it, because I did not have the money to have Guitar Hero at home, let alone my parents would want to hear the clicking of the controller. They would not stand that. A difficult position. We got 72 people watching at the moment, according to this statistic over here. Thank you all so much for checking out BuddyGames on such an unusual day, especially with this indie game. I'm so happy to see that, because this game is absolutely worth the attention. I told you to mind your own business. Now look what you've made me do. Dove! Dove, can you hear me?
You're next.
Turn back now, or you're next. You think I turn away and leave my friend like that? I'll take you out too, if I have to.
Me.
Try me. I think I know what game is coming up. Right, is it what I think it is? Is it what I think it is? I've seen some stuff. It is, baby! Who wants to see some Punch-Out tonight? This game's got everything! It's time to face the music. This is Harmony's boss battle. Purple indicators mean that Harmony is going to attack. Wait for the circles to contract. Then tab the indicated direction to dodge. Crackling. Okay, awesome. On it. Let's do that before we go to the stage. Un momento. Dun, 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 dun. It's got a nice little PVC tube music to it. There we go. Liam was like, I told you to use desktop audio. And I'm like, yeah, I should have, Liam. I'm sorry. I should have. The only annoying thing is that I hadn't had time to set that up. But yes, there could have been a bandit solution for this problem. Even better, much better. Punch out with a meanie demoness, says I need more chicken nuggets. Don't anger the Liam, said Rosie. Yellow indicate, because I see some leave Liams coming up now. Yellow indicators signify your opportunity to counterattack. Tap the indicated direction to heal damage to Harmony or stun her. Try hitting 5 indicators correctly. Okay, let's try this. Oh, this is very us with the circles closing in. I'm definitely gonna have to pick this game up when I can. Add it to the wish list. While we're at it, I'm just gonna do this now. I'm really sorry, but this should be a quick one. If you have a Steam account, do yourself a favor. Go wishlist this game if you haven't yet. Even if you're not certain if this game is for you, wishlisting a game will always help a dev out, and it's free because it shows that people are interested in the game and they can use those numbers and statistics to get more stuff for their game as well. So you're always supporting devs by wishlisting their content. So yes, please consider giving them a wishlist if you are interested in this game. Try stunning Harmony and then attack her 3 times. Okay. So like you just press up a couple of times. Okay. Now show Harmony who's boss. So it's like quantized Punch-Out. That's what this feels like. Here we go. Okay. Got it.
Dream on. Not today. LOL. Oh, you. I'm not done yet.
No worries, Liam. Thanks for stopping by. Oh my god, the character designs. Oh, her profile picture changes as well. God, isn't this game cool? Yeah, and as it shows in the top left, I'm playing it on medium difficulty. There we go. So if this looks too easy for you, or maybe even too difficult, you can change that around as well. So no one will have to just suffer a fate that they don't want to have with this game.
Right on.
Daily Drummer says, makes me think of the voodoo fight of Sly Cooper a little bit, says Daily Drummer. Rosie, does that ring any bells? Liam says, right, time to take the doggies out. Enjoy the stream and the game, everybody. We already said goodbye to Liam. I just want to read that comment out as well. Yes. Here we go. I do love her smug face. Can we get some smug roses in chat? Too many smug faces on screen right now. There we go. Oh, Buddy Ball's on top of it. You win. But you don't know what you're up against. I tried fighting too once. Spare me the sob story. Just tell me where. Just tell me who or what we're fighting. I can't.
We're done.
Then we're done here. Stay out of our way. Hey, look at that. Awesome. Okay, we still got like 20 more minutes. Let's keep going with this. Well, actually, before we do that, let's look through the menu, see if there's any other mode that we may have missed. Yeah, here we go. So, if you enjoyed the... yeah, there you go. If you enjoyed that minigame with the yoga, you can replay it over here. Lunch Rush, though. I don't remember us doing this one. Was this?
3, 2, 1, burger time. You're up.
How does that work? Okay, so it's like... Definitely not that.
One more shot.
Definitely not that. Is there a tutorial for this one? Is there a tutorial for this one? How does this one work?
3, 2, 1, order up. Next up.
Okay, you have to press in the direction where the food comes from. So it's like... There.
Not bad.
Oof, that was tough.
Next up. You're up. Okay.
Oh!
That's fine.
Oh no.
Your turn. Next up.
I almost had it.
This one was fun. That was really difficult. That was really difficult. Okay, cool. Cool. As you can see, it is quite relentless though when it wants to be. Oh, I want to do this one on the harder difficulty. Because this is hard difficulty. Normally we did medium. So let's see what that was all about. Here we go.
3 and 2 and 1, let's move.
Oh yeah, I have to press down. My bad. Oh. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. This game is so good. Do you see what I mean, buddy? It's like one of the best indie games of the year. Kirby Rawstorm. Kirby, welcome on in.
Oh, okay.
Kirby, how was God of War? Welcome on in. Can we get a shout out for Kirby Rawstorm as well? Friend of the show. How have you been, Kirby? I know I was there in your chat stream for a little bit. We're playing Rhythm the NecroDancer on Steam. One of my favorite indie games that came out this year. And probably going to be the best rhythm game of this year for me. It's going to be very hard to top this one. Lots of elements of like Guitar Hero, Rhythm Heaven, and a bit of Punch Out as well, believe it or not, which was very surprising to see. Quantisized Punch Out is what I called it. But yes, for those who don't know, my name is Nico. Normally, we're a team of 3. Normally, we'd have either like Rosie or Liam with me today, but it's going to be a solo stream. And we play lots of games from PS1 all the way to PS5. Sadly, this game is not on PlayStation at this moment, so we're playing it on Steam. But let's hope, fingers crossed, it will come to PlayStation one day. But yes, welcome on in. I see the same people as Crypt of the NecroDancer. Yes, this is made by Brace Yourself Games, and this is Cadence herself from Crypt of the NecroDancer, as well as Cadence of Hyrule, if you've played any of those two games. And it's got remix tracks of Crypt of the NecroDancer in it, as well as Denny Baranovsky returning to do these remixes as well. In fact, there's some Super Meat Boy tracks for the big fans in there as well. Awesome. Okay, so we've done that. Is there like a higher difficulty? Okay, not for this mode then. Let's have a look. It's probably worth mentioning as well. I did see this somewhere. Let me have a look before I just speak my mind. There we go. This is worth mentioning as well, because this game is very colorful and there's lots of enemies that are completely determined on your perception of color. There are tons and tons of options in regards of what you would like to see or what not. So just thought it was worth mentioning for the accessibility element of this game. And I think over here it's also worth mentioning this game's got calibration as well. I'm currently playing with an Xbox controller wired to prevent as many latency issues as possible. But yes, it's got lots of cool stuff to it. We got over here, we got like, yeah, you got the Spotify soundtrack. As I said, this game is also on Spotify today, if you want to listen to it. But yes, let's see. Let's play a bit of the normal tracks now. So as you can see, you got some Super Meat Boy tracks. We can try one of them. I'm going to play on easy, because look, easy's already on 6 intensity. Nico, what was the song you wanted to play at the start of the stream but saved? I think it was this one you're thinking of. No, it was this one. Because obviously this was the Rhythm Heaven one. I didn't want to like play all the cards immediately on stream, so I decided to kind of like keep that one for story mode, because I knew that was when it was going to pop up. Let's do this one. I do wonder, what shopkeeper mode? Because any NecroDancer fan will vouch that the shopkeeper is a big deal in their games. Super Meat Boy, says Hez. Has anyone played Super Meat Boy in the chat?
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, so these creatures over here, they skip a step. Oh my god! Oh my god, are you hearing this? The shopkeeper is back! Oh my god, Rosie, do you not know about the shopkeeper? Please tell me you know about him. Okay, good. Shopkeeper's back. Oh my god. Look, these go diagonally.
Now we're talking.
Oh my god, praise yourself, games. You've done it again. Wow, what a game. Ooh, this is tough. Oh, they do double steps. Oh.
On a roll.
Woo! Fantastic. Oh my goodness. He better. Who said it?
Let's do this again.
He better sing, says Rosie. Yeah. Meat Boy. Thank you, McTavish. Thank you. Let's do another track with the shopkeeper. That was awesome. So yeah, you can unlock these songs by doing the story mode, but you can also unlock them by getting these diamonds, as you can see in the corner. And then that way you can unlock harder difficulties. Also, you got Impossible over here. But in order to get Impossible, you need 100 diamonds. I do not know how long it will take you to get 100 diamonds, but I can already gather it's going to take you a while to get that. And the harder the difficulty, as you can see, the more diamonds you're going to get in return. So that's the game's way of basically saying, well, if you can't even get 100 diamonds, why even bother with Impossible? But yes, that's a difficulty mode in here as well. And I love, because as soon as you go over 10, the bar fills up again. And I think... oh no, it's not here. I've tried this once. We're getting close to that time. Shall I see how long I can hold out on this song on the hardest difficulty for me? Funnily enough, I was watching doing permadeath runs of Super Mario Brothers last night. I see. Oh god, okay. Who place your bets, buddies? How long do you think I'm gonna survive this one? Let's base it on tiles. Not seconds, tiles. How many tiles? I've got a life bar of 10, so it's good. I would say the minimum is probably going to be 20. I'd say. Oh, Super Meat Boy. I see. Hez. My bad. Sorry, Hez. I love the little icon with it. It's like that. That's Super Meat Boy. That one. See the one on screen? That one. 35. Okay. Here we go. This is tough. No practice. We're going to go in this. The top bar over there. Okay, that was like 29. there's something about Richie going, oh, never mind. They're so hypnotized, like, oh no, what have I done? Awesome. Okay, let's not. Rosie, Nico, we have to talk. What was that? Let's go back to medium. Ooh, what was this? Let's check this one out.
3, 2, 1, let's go!
I found the scallion button, buddies. Yes, Chucky, welcome on in. So glad you're here. We're playing Rift of the NecroDancer. So far, it's been really well received by the buddies. Hope you're doing well, by the way. I know you were playing a bit of Split Fiction. Oh, should have not done that yet. So at the moment, I'm playing one of the game modes, Chucky. This one is very much inspired by Guitar Hero. But there's lots of cool elements to it that make it different from, from that genre. Oh! Like these enemies that go diagonally, for instance. For those who are new and are wondering how these dragons work, you have to hold the button and then let go as soon as the dragon is done. Absolutely, Chucky. It is very, very different from the first game, but it is still a creative and honestly unique rhythm game, similar to Crypt of the NecroDancer. So for those people that are peckish for a rhythm game that is different and unconventional, yeah, Brace Yourself Games just delivers again on that department. But yeah, I highly recommend Chucky to watch the VOD back to see some of the cool stuff that you've got in this game. Absolutely, game not was it that you shouldn't sleep on. There we go. Should probably use some of my star power. There we go. Oh. Boom. Yeah, it's just such a high quality game. It's so good. Oh, the poor zombies are stuck. They can't move diagonally. Worth mentioning as well, Chuck, you've also got your attention here, is if you listen to any YouTubers who do covers or music, there's tons of them in this game. You got Family Jewels, for instance, who does lots of rock and metal covers of famous video game songs, as well as Alice Mukala is in this game as well, which I'm certain you might have heard based on your username, who that is. I'll definitely watch the VOD. Split Fiction was so much fun. We played 1 hour longer than planned. That's wonderful to hear. Yeah, the reviews make me very hyped for that game, and Hastelight did it again, didn't they? Very happy for Joseph Fares and his team over at Hastelight for making that game. Right, we have time for one more song. One more. Let's have a look. Let's see. Ooh. Let's do this one. Now, because I'll give Rosie a treat. Rosie, we're going to do Shopkeeper just because you donated an organ to help someone out. It's your party this month. Which, by the way, speaking of parties, it's Rosie's birthday on Saturday. Just so you know, buddies. Right around the corner.
3, 2, 1, let's rock!
Here we go. Oh. Oh dear. Don't tease me like that. You see the apple going further and further away. Oof.
You're golden.
Oh my god. Am I gonna make it?
Good stuff.
This is so cool. Look at all those red zombies.
I'm on fire!
No! Dang it! Oh, so close. So close. Oh, that was tough. That was a tough stage. Oh, you got like a little Cuphead bar on the top for teasing you to be like, oh, you could have made it if you were a little bit better. But yes, let's go to the big webcam for this one. Everyone, thank you all so much for checking out Rift of the NecroDancer, released last month on Steam and Switch. Thank you all so much for checking that one out. And obviously, Brace Yourself Games, thank you so much for trusting us with your... Sorry, just making sure everything's fine. Yeah, everything's fine. Sorry. Brace Yourself Games, thank you all so much for checking... no, sorry, I'm confusing things. Brace Yourself Games, thank you so much for providing us with the game and trusting us with your video game. I hope we did it justice, and again, apologies for the wait. We had a lot of difficult things on our path, as the community can vouch for, that obstructed to stream it a bit sooner, but it seems that people still really enjoy the game, and people are very excited to check your game out, and some people even wishlisted it, so hopefully we were able to spread the word a little bit for you. With that said, obviously, thank you all so much for checking out the stream. And this is not the only stream we'll be doing this week. In fact, tomorrow, I, myself, will be back for Stories from Seoul, The Gun Dog, which is a visual novel in PC 98 style-inspired game. I had a chat with the devs about that one, which we were very privileged to meet. And I'm very excited to show that game off to you all as well. And on Sunday, Liam will be back for a solo stream because I'm very tired. I need to relax for a little bit. And he's going to be playing some 2 Point Museum for you all. which Liam will go more in depth about as well. Very much up his street, and he has a lot of cool things to say about it. So make sure you check that one out as well, 1 p.m. GMT, over on Liam's new place. So yeah, with that said, those are the streams that we have got planned. We also have some socials. You can check us out as well. We have got our Discord and the Blue Sky. Discord and Blue Sky is the best place to stay up to date whenever we go live, as well as some cool stuff that we do. Discord is a wonderful place if you obviously want to join our community. Talk to me, Rosie or Liam, about whatever you've been up to lately. And we have lots of cool challenges coming up, thanks to our moderators who set that one up. So make sure you join that over there if you want to be part of an awesome community. We're over 500 members in at the moment. Super proud of that one. But yes, that's the thing that we got over there. Blue Sky is a great place, like I said, to stay up to date and also to see some cool stuff that we're doing. I like to post lots of pictures these days over there, so make sure you check that out if you love game collecting, or if you want to just see some like shenanigans that we're up to. We have an Instagram as well, where we kind of mirror that a little bit at the moment, but we also have other behind the scenes stuff, or if that's more your cup of tea, you're not really a fan of Blue Sky or Twitter whatsoever. We have a Twitter as well. Nowadays we only really post when we go live, but that is an option that we've got over there as well. And we have a TikTok if you want to see some of the highlight form contents that we have done in the past. And also don't forget to watch our VOD channel. If thank you so much, Rosie. Don't forget to watch our VOD channel as well if you're if you want to see more indie games that we have played in the past. Maybe we should play some Crypto the NecroDancer at one point on the channel. I think Rosie would love to show that one off. But yes, those are our channels as well. And as soon as we hit 1,000 subs on the VOD channel as well, we could monetize that, and then we could help BuddyGames out by simply just watching some of our stream. That was one of our VODs. So yes, we're super close to that one. So if you haven't subbed to that one yet, please consider doing that if you would like to. Yes, we have the Book of Eternity. I don't know why I was doing that, but yes, that book over here, but also down here, because the names that we've noted down is Fernando, with a lot of exclamation marks, because you gave us a lot of subs. Thank you so much for that, Fernando. And Queen Quirky, who subbed to us. Thank you so much for that. For bits, we've got Bandit7512, Miss Donnie, and Archduke Prussia. Thank you so much for the bits. And last but not least, we've got tons of raids. We've got a raid from Luna Mothwings, Merignetic, Solifus, and Kirby Rawstorn. Raids galore on Thursday, apparently. So with that, thank you all so much for your support on BuddyGames, and the book is closed for the time being. Now, before I do anything, let me just check my socials over here very quickly. Yes, I see what we're gonna do. We are gonna be raiding 99 Merc, who is a moderator in a couple of streams. But not only that, but Merc is playing some Yakuza 0, which is obviously a game that's near and dear to my heart. So make sure we say hi to that one. Also be careful, Majima finale stuff happening over there, I believe. Let me just check the title to make sure. Yeah, potentially finishing. Oh, Majima business stuff. It's Majima business stuff. Mild spoiler stuff. Just thought it was worth mentioning in case you're one of those people that's like, no, I don't want to get spoiled over Yakuza 0. But yes, thank you all so much for checking out BuddyGames. And as I said, tomorrow at 8 p.m. GMT, I'm going to be back for another indie game. So please look forward to that one as well. Anyway, thank you all so much for checking out Rift the Necrodancer. I'm so glad to see so many people showed up today because, yeah, it's an unusual day for us to stream. And it's much appreciated on my end. Anyways, I'm going to get some sleep now. Thank you all so much for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow, 8 p.m. GMT. Bye, everyone.